Happy Monday! Welcome back to Drinking by Myself. My name is... Happy Monday! Welcome back to Drinking by Myself. My name is Emma and today I am roasting your comments. I've been very nervous to make this video. I mentioned like a month ago that I was going to do it and half of you were like, yes, queen, do it. And the other half were like, no, please don't do it. We only like you when you're nice. So that made me nervous, like, oh. So I decided I was going to have to get a little drunk to do it. So I have just been drunkenly FaceTiming with my best BookTube pal, Emma Tobias. That's not her surname. Her surname is a secret that I know. No one else knows. Literally, like, not even her parents know it, not even she knows it. What am I talking about? The idea behind this video is that I am roasting the perfectly nice comments that you guys leave me. There is no reason why I should roast these comments. You guys are angels and you never asked me to be mean to you. But... okay, so the first thing is when people comment saying, this would have been cooler if... ... or this would have been better if. Like, that is so rude. This isn't even me roasting your perfectly nice comments, this is me roasting your rude comments. But the thing is, I think people think they're being nice, but to me that is like so hurtful because I put so much work into every single one of my videos except for this one. This one I'm just doing after several glasses of wine. But usually I put so much work in. And like, I don't mind feedback, I don't mind suggestions. If people comment being like, next time you do this, you could try this, that would be really cool. Like, that's fine. I love having suggestions and I often incorporate suggestions that people give me into the videos. That's cool. But when your comment literally is like, this would have been cooler if you'd done it that way, it's like, okay, thank you. The analogy that I gave in the oldie tag is like, it's like if you went to someone's house for dinner and they made you dinner and you just like took a bite and were like, this would have been nicer with more salt. Like, that would be a rude thing to say and you wouldn't say it like that. Number 3 is one that I actually get on book break more than Drinking by Myself, because on Drinking by Myself I don't tend to do videos where it's like recommending a list of books on a certain theme, whereas on book break I do a ton of those. Book break, if you did not know, is the channel that I run for work. Over there, a comment that I get so frequently is, so say I've done a video that was like books set in small towns. That's a video I did recently. And I will list, obviously there's like infinite books set in small towns and I can only fit like 9 or 10 in the video. So I'll be like, here are my 9 favourite books set in small towns. And then people will comment being like, why didn't you include this one? Or like, even worse, they'll be like, you forgot this one. Like, I didn't forget it, I just can't mention every single book set in a small town. Honestly. Related to that, something that I do get on Drinking by Myself, it's not even in my comment section, this is something people will like DM me on Instagram. So I would just get a message and like they skip all of the hi, how are yous. It'll literally just be like, recommend me a book. And I'm like, okay, what kind of book do you want? And like, I love chatting to people, I love when people message me, don't get me wrong. When people message me and they're like, I really liked this book, I like this genre, you know, your recommendation of this was good, I'd love you to recommend me the next book to read that's like in this theme, like that's fun. I love doing that. I love giving like personalised book recommendations. But when someone that I don't know just messages me, recommend me a book, I'm like, okay, what do you want? And then they can sometimes reply like so grumpily. I had somebody once literally message me being like, can you recommend me a list of books to read? And like that was all the instructions they gave me. So I was like trying to engage and I was like, give me some clues, like what kind of thing? And they were like, just recommend me a list of good books. And I was like, okay, well for that, you could just go to my YouTube channel. Like, that's where I recommend all the books I like. And they like got so cross. They were like, why not? I don't want to, just recommend me a list of books. Don't do this. Don't do that. Just stop that right now. Okay, what did I write down next? Okay. This next one, honestly, like, I'm not even on my side here. This is just me being the worst. To be honest, this really only applies to one particular video, and it's the video I did playing Princess Diaries with my sister, and reading Princess Diaries with my sister. But we also played a game in it, and that game was called, if anyone wants to know, it was called Mad Gabs. And literally like 100 people commented. I don't know if it's literally 100, it was probably 5. But so many people commented saying, does anyone know the name of the game they're playing? And I answered every single one. It's like the questions are all there and I answered every single person who asked because I wanted to tell them it was a really good game. I wanted to give them that information. But I did start to get annoyed. Like, just scroll down for a second and you will see me saying it's Mad Gabs to everyone else in this comment section. And I'm so sorry, because that's just me being spoiled. Like, I should not expect you to look at every other comment. Because if I'm watching someone else's video and I went to leave a comment, I wouldn't read everybody else's comment before I wrote something. So that's fair enough. But for some reason, I still get so annoyed when someone asks a question in the comments that like multiple people have already asked in the comments. I find it irritating. Honestly, hearing myself say all of this out loud, I'm not even on my side. Then there are the people that are obsessed with A, how much I move, and B, how much I drink. I don't drink that much. Just tonight, been drinking quite a lot, but I do not drink that much. I got a really weird one once that was like, you clearly don't drink very much because you look so awkward and unnatural drinking. You think it makes you look cool, but it doesn't. You have a drinking problem. So I was like, wait, do I clearly never drink, or do I drink too much? Which one is it? But either way, like, stop leaving me comments about how much I drink, because you don't know how much I drink. You're not here every second of my life. I'm gonna drink right now. And then there are the people who are obsessed with how much I move. Again, this one I get particularly on book break. I think you guys here tend to be fine with how much I move. Over on book break, they're always like, stop flapping your hands around, stop bouncing around. I couldn't get through this video because you were bouncing so much. Like, I don't think I'm a particularly bouncy person. At work, sometimes in meetings, people like laugh at me and think that my screen is frozen because I'm so still. But then on videos, they're like, stop moving so much. So which one is it, you know? Which one is it? And finally, the final comment that I get the most frequently, literally the most frequently of all my comments, and it annoys me so much, and I'm so sorry that it annoys me, because it's like, it's not even a mean comment at all. I literally feel bad about this because there is nothing inherently wrong with it. You guys are so sweet for talking to me about this, but I literally never want to hear this comment ever again, like ever again. And that is, I mentioned this on Twitter the other day, so you might know what's coming, but when people comment saying, I thought your husband's name was Archie. I know you thought that. I know. That's why in like any video he's in, I always specify, everyone thinks his name is Archie, but it's RG. In one video I actually like wrote it on the screen. And the thing is, what's so stupid is that I don't mind if people think his name is Archie or RJ or whatever you think it is. Like, that's fair enough. It's hard to know what his name is. It's a quite random name. So when people just leave me comments and they like write his name as Archie in the comment, I don't even blink. I don't mind at all. The ones that annoy me are literally just the ones where you feel the need to tell me that you thought his name was Archie, even though I already said everyone thinks his name is Archie. Like, I can't. It is so annoying. And I'm so sorry because you're all so sweet. But like, please do not tell me if you thought his name was Archie. I am literally going to leave my husband so that I never have to hear this comment again. The funniest ones are when people are like, am I the only one who thought his name was Archie? And it's like, clearly not. Read the rest of the comments, they all say it. Anyway, we're moving on, but please literally never tell me again that you thought his name was Archie. If you want to call him Archie, just call him Archie. I don't give a shit. Okay, so there you go. That was me roasting your guys' perfectly nice comments. Please don't take this to heart. I know you guys are all wonderful and I'm the fussy one. Your guys' comments are lovely. Please keep commenting forever, as long as it's not telling me what you thought Archie's name was, because I don't care, but I care about everything else you guys have to say. Is anyone still subscribed? Anyone?
I love you better today than yesterday. Every day is gonna play out the same.